guys have battled for so long with 10 men. Just how deflating is it to end up losing that way after battling so hard for so long in the second half?
Yeah, it was very deflating. The guys put in an effort tonight. We had a game plan. We came. I thought we executed well. We took some really early yellows in the first half that really changed the game. So I thought that was a big part of the game. I think the second yellow for Fabi was probably deserving because he kind of lunged in a little bit there. But the game was kind of decided in the first half as far as how we were able to play. We weren't able to match their intensity and their grit. We know that they're a team that they like to battle, and so we wanted to come in and battle with them. We didn't want to sit down and just let them push us around. But when we pushed back, I thought the ref was very uneven with his calls tonight. I mean, take for example, Casper, getting elbowed like that, and then Glessner not getting even a yellow card. And then whenever we made a foul, it seemed like he was quick to pull a yellow. We talked about it at halftime. We told the guys, listen, this ref is looking for a reason to throw one of us off, so let's just be careful. And unfortunately, Fabi goes in late and he gets the second yellow. But, we fought, even with 9 men. It's a difficult place to play, and with a man down, it's even become more difficult. But I thought the guys stuck to the game plan. We got into 2 blocks of 4 with Kai up top. It was just trying to, weather the storm, but for 30, 35 minutes, it becomes almost impossible to do.
Thank you. Next, we'll go with YoDeportes from On Taps.
Hi, Ezra. Thank you so much for taking the time. Is Jordan all right? He seemed to signal when he was coming off, or a couple minutes before he came off, grabbing his leg that we saw on the broadcast. What's the status on him after that?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I think he was just starting to get a little tight in the hamstring. He put in the effort tonight. We dropped him back into the middle of midfield, which is not a normal position for him, and with 9 men, and I think he just got a little fatigue there. So we just wanted to be cautious and make sure we get him off the pitch and get some fresh legs in. But hopefully he's all right. I don't think it's anything major, but just a little fatigue.
Thank you. Next, we'll go back to Brian.
Yeah, Ezra, just to follow up on that point, I have 2 actually. First, is Gaston okay? I know it looked like he was going to be subbed off anyway, but is he okay? And then also, officiating aside, something that we had talked about last year with you early was the discipline with the team. Is it concerning to you to see the discipline issues crop up early this season already?
I think Gaston is fine. He was scheduled to just play 60 minutes tonight because we want to make sure we bring him back slowly. As far as the discipline, I have to look at that Kai Kamara's second yellow again before I even speak on that because I didn't really get a clear view of that. But the guys, they were getting pushed. Philly plays hard. They played rough, and the guys were asked to match that intensity, match that grit, and they did. So I don't think there was any discipline issues tonight. Unfortunately for us, we were the ones getting the yellow cards. But when you come into a place like this to play, you have to roll your sleeves up and you have to battle. And I thought that's what the guys did tonight. Unfortunately, we took some yellows for that, and one of them ended up being getting a red card. So, I don't see a discipline issue right now.
Thank you. We'll go last question to YoDeportes.
And Ezra, to try to find a positive in this performance, Jonathan Dean makes his first MLS first MLS appearance. How did you think he did, especially coming through a long 3 years for him to get to the MLS and get to this point?
Yeah, I thought he did well. He came into the game in a difficult circumstance, where he's asked to play, right mid. He's not a right mid, but I thought he did well. He's a guy. He has a big engine, so he was able to, get up and down the field and really help us solidify, the 2 blocks of 4. So he's a player that we're happy that we have here. He's been doing really well. So putting him in that situation was not something that we were shy about doing. It just was a tough situation for him to come into, just being on the road, being a man down like that. But I thought he did well when he came in.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Coach.